What's up, everybody? Oh man, a little bit late tonight. 13 minutes late. Oof. Oof. That's a little bit rough, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna get started nice and quick. And today, I want to catch up on the Love is a Battlerealm quest. Because I still have 3 other difficulties to do. I did it on the highest difficulty. I did it on Legendary already. But there's still some really good rewards here in Epic. So I want to get all the Shattered Heart shards, all the envelopes, all the need all those envelopes to gift and get all the 6-star shards and all that stuff. Whew. Wow. This was a close one. Taylor Bost and Shed both sending over super chats immediately. This was almost a double, but there's some space between those super chats. And according to the super chat law of 2018 or something like that, goes to the first. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, Taylor Bost. Shed, thank you very much as well, of course. Thank you both. Don't see any messages from either of you. But thank you both. Let me change that to auto before we forget. And let me get a tweet out real quick here, too. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Venom the Duck fact. Did you know that VTD was one of the backup dancers in the original Thriller video? Oh no! Okay, another dog fact. You know, wait, do we need this comma here? Did you know that Venom the Duck was one of the backup dancers in the original Thriller video? All right, tweet. Gen Clan sending over 5. Thank you very much, Gen Clan. Saying first time dono and being up there and tweet. Well, thank you very much. Twitter name is the same, Levy BG, and handsome as always. Gen Clan, thank you very much. Let me check out your tweet. Hang on. Did you just send over a tweet? I don't have anything here recently. If it was like earlier today or something. No, yeah, you guys probably just heard a Windows ding. Sorry about that. Is your Twitter set to private? And did you tag me? Sometimes that's an issue. If it was much earlier today, let me know or so. Oh, wait. It was earlier today. Here we go. It was actually 5 hours ago. Just scrolling back, I see it now. Actually saw this earlier. This is pretty crazy. ABG decided to spin out 10 Strife Crystals in celebration of getting Cav with 8 revives. Luckiest day ever. Still in shock. Look at that. The 6-star Strife. Pulling this dude out of the crystals. Look at this man. Looking like a villain straight out of the Power Rangers or something, man. Looking awesome. We got the shredder arms and all that. Yeah, congratulations. Not only on the luck, but with forgetting Cav as well. So, congrats. Devon says we're setting over 2 as well, saying BG, any tips for 6.3.1 Medusa? No Fury, Gwenpool, or Sim. Oh boy, my tip is to get one of those champions. No, I don't know. It's by the way, it's Mystic Combat, so I'm gonna be using Mystic champions all day today. See, here's what something weird is going on with these solo events, because Mystic Combat, it was just on. Like, Mystic Combat finished 9 hours ago, and here we are again with Mystic Combat. What the F? Stash is saying Archangel works. Khan saying use Mole Man. So I guess these are also champs that work against that guy. I mean, yeah. Schlirim also saying AA. Yeah, I use Sim Supreme for that fight every time, and the other champs that you mentioned, I did hear of those also being used, but like I don't have too much for advice because I just used Sim Supreme, but got a few call outs for Archangel. Cloud Contempt is saying Squirrel Girl. I guess, I mean, part of the problem with that fight is like you have to deal bleed damage, but you also have to deal with her buffs, which is what made it so easy to do with Sim Supreme. But I guess with Archangel, oh no, you can't get neuros because she's immune to the poison, so you could at least get the bleed still. But I don't know if you have an I don't know if you have an Apocalypse, but maybe making a Horseman, just a stretch here. If you have one of the good bleeds, the good bleeder mutants, turning one of those into a Horseman could be good. Blade with deep wounds as well. I did see some blades for that fight as well in the past. That's kind of all I got though, man. It's just a fight where you just gotta have that bleed damage. Your best bleeder is gonna be your best bet. But everyone's best bleeder, of course, is a little bit different. Good luck to you, man. Scotty's seeing over $1. Scotty saying Abdo tried a new sandwich today. Hawaiian chicken from Uville. This goes to that. You have enough Paseo bucks. Okay. We're starting a new jar. Got it. Thank you, dude. Alright, let's get some synergy support going. Let's see here. Definitely want to pull you in. Okay. Do I care about the other synergies? I mean, this synergy is pretty nice. I kind of do care about it, yeah. Let's do that. And I'm also going to swap out. Actually, I could do it this way. We'll get this higher, just as a backup, higher level Magneto. Okay. Let's begin. Hollow Skeletons and over 5. Thank you, Hollow Skeleton. Saying, you just showing up like crazy, Strife Man? Yeah, I mean a little bit. he's still so new and still so rare, but he is starting to show himself a little bit more. Hollow Skeleton, thank you very much for the 5, dude. I appreciate that as well. Let's go up. We don't have to look around the map. There's no items in here, right? Shed sending over another buck as well, saying BG first chat I posted. Listen, boss bros, gotta try and get slapped. Am I right? Yeah. Here we go though. Latest 6-star opened. I awakened my human torch. Now I run double torch in war for my safeguard land I take. Dude, double torch in it. Okay. Literally just a torch in both hands. Okay. Well, yeah, that's pretty sweet. Awakening torch. He's the type of champ that doesn't really need to be awakened, but when you awaken him, you're still pretty happy. At least that's how I felt when I awakened mine. So that's awesome, dude. Congrats on that. We just blast through here with a special one. We sure can. This is gonna be nice. The special one has kind of a slow animation to it, which sometimes is nice, but when you're going for speed, it's not always the nicest. So it's a little bit annoying to use at times, but I think these fights will be fast enough. So yeah, we can just stick with it. Oh, I forgot. I better apply that boost so that I could actually stun these guys. Okay. Let me take care of that in a moment here. We'll just fire off an L2. Say goodnight, Mr. Ducksworth. What's up, MSD? Brian, I'm thinking like a madman right now. I want to do more Abyss stuff. In the past 2 days, I fought Darkhawk and Luke Cage 5 times. I'm gonna make it 6 and probably 7. I have another idea too. MSD. Jeez, dude. Going to work in there. Alright, man. Good luck to you. Sean Wright sending over a buck. Thank you. Saying, do you do anything other than a slap? Maybe a knee, headbutt, or people's elbow? Need to know for the future. No, I'm kind of just a slapper, you know. I've only really been known to slap. That's all I know how to do. Slap, and I can make your head look great if you are desiring a fashionable new look. That's about it. Alright, let's go, bud. You're gonna get blasted with an L2 this time. But yeah, dude, thank you. Stroke Up a Saber also sending over a buck saying, hey BG, who would you rank 3? Also Bloodstone or Mole Man? That'll be my second skill, rank 3. Also, I try to warn my son about the dangers of Russian roulette. It went in one ear and out of the other. Wait, what? Warn my son about the dangers of Russian roulette. It went in one ear and out of the other. Boo! I would go with Mole Man. I would go with Mole Man. I think Mole Man is more useful than Elsa. Better champ than Elsa. Just overall. I like that he's an XL. There's not that many hard-hitting XL champs like that. So yeah, that's personally what I'd be doing between the two. I wouldn't have to think about it too much either, to be honest. So yeah. That's what I would do. Yeah, you got it? No, I mean, I don't. I knew it was a joke, but I actually don't get it. In one ear and out the other. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Now I get it. Boo. Yeah, it took a second. It took a second because there's more than one type of Russian roulette. Now I get it. Still, boo. Boo. PG, 7-year-old was upset today. What's up, last Arnie? The fake mustache I put on him fell off while we were at Home Depot, and they stopped letting him play with the power tools. Oh, man. Wow, what a rough day. No more power tools. That sucks. The hell. Oh, man. Hard-hitting XL champions thing, cry in the corner. Hey, I didn't say there were no hard-hitting XL champs. There are some. I'm just saying they're not that common. Static sending over two. Actually, Static sending over 2 actual super chats here. First one is 2 saying 5-star to rank 5. Duped twice or wait for 6-star. Hashtag fund. Stupid me. 5-star Dragon Man to rank 5 or wait for 6-star. Does he need to be awakened? Okay, gotcha. I would not wait for... Well, okay. I wouldn't really wait for a 6-star Dragon Man because you don't know when you're going to pull Dragon Man. And he does seem like he's a good champ. A lot of people say that Dragon Man's a good champion. I don't think he's like, you're going to use him all the time. Well, I mean, it depends on your roster, of course, right? You could use him all the time, but he just has a unique set of abilities. The fact that he's a robot with the immunities that come along with being a robot, and he's got like the passive power gain. Not even sure where it says it in his kit here. He's got that. He has where's the unstoppable in this man's kit? Here we go. Gain an unstoppable buff for 3 seconds. Duration is pause and special attacks. So, like having someone like this that can go unstoppable, I feel like there's gonna be times that you find a use for it. You could always, wait until you actually come across that situation and then rank this dude up. If you don't want to just rank right now and potentially never use this guy. But I don't think you need to wait for a 6-star. As far as his awaken ability goes, I don't forget what his awaken ability is all about. Any non-science champion has specific buffs active, gain a unique effect. Potency is increased by 100% when fighting cosmic champs. Okay. This is nice. I would probably use a 5-star awakened over a 6-star unawakened. Yeah. Maybe not for every situation, but I wouldn't say it's essential to have, but I'd say it's definitely nice to have and makes up for the difference in star level. So I would go with the 5-star. I wouldn't wait. Okay. B Daniels sent over 5 as well, saying BG Jupe 6-star Falcon and have decided 2 weeks from now last 2 paths of Abyss are being done. I want 2 more tries at 6-star Cosmic Ghost Rider. At least. Time to farm. Okay. Good luck, dude. Yeah, down to the wire. We only have about 30 days left on this featured, right? So I guess if you want to do it, now is the time. B Daniels, I wish you the best of luck, my friend. Hope it all works out for you. Hope you get that CGR. What's up, BG? Is Sim Supreme worth rank 5 for Act 6 initial clear, unawakened? Yeah, if that's your option for the champion, and I don't mean that in like, oh, if that's all you got kind of way. I just mean like if that is who you're using, because you can use a bunch of different champions for that fight. But I use Sim Supreme for that fight every time, and I loved it. He doesn't need to be awakened for it. The awakened ability does smooth over the experience a little bit, but even unawakened, he can get the job done. So exactly, that unblockable, or that block unblockable attacks node is so stupid to mess up Fury, Doom, Aegon, etc. Except for the fact that there's now a block unblockable attacks. Oh, yeah. Wait, unblockable? Did I say unblockable or unstoppable? Because I meant unstoppable. When I was talking about Dragon Man, I know he has both, but the part that I care about is actually the unstoppable part. Because sometimes you need to be unstoppable in order to deal damage against certain nodes. Months behind, sending over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, what do you call a bear without any teeth? A gummy bear. Boo. Take a lap. Take your bear with you. Boo, man. Boo. But Daniel sending over another bug saying have tier 5 class catalyst for Cosmic and Mystic, so Cosmic Ghost Rider or Dragon Man. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Ooh, you know what? I mean, should probably add that along to the conversation. Stash, if you are popping open featured crystals right now, maybe you'd want to wait to make that rank up decision until after you've Till after the crystal's expired kind of thing. Something to think about. You said unstoppable, but you were reading the unblockable part of his kit? Oh, really? Holy crap. Okay, now I see where the correction came from. I have his page open again. Let me see. Is this Dragon Man? Yeah. Oh, who's this one? Gain an unblockable buff. Oh, yeah. I was looking at the unblockable. Whoops. Where is the unstoppable for this guy? Is it with his specials, maybe? Final hit inflicts a non-stacking slow for 8 seconds, reducing unstoppable and evade. I don't know. It's just preventing it. Well, he could do it. I know he could do it. I don't know a ton about Dragon Man, but I know like that's one of the reasons why Cam uses him. Oh, is it the special 3? Is it only the special 3 that you have access to that for? I guess it's not that bad when you have power gain, and considering he's a Mystic champion, you can get to that special 3 quicker than most can, so. Okay. Got it. Ryan, please embrace me in a warm, comforting hug, for I only have 2 units right now. Hunter. Hunter! 2 units? What happened, man? You know what? It's okay. Just bring it in, dude. Bring it in. I still accept you for who you are, even though you only have 2 units, because you probably blew them all on calves. What the F? Not again. Any video in the back of BG's laugh track just threw me off so hard. Whoops. Get out of here, Rhino. Lionel Quintanas sending over a buck. Hope I didn't mess up your name. Let me see where your message is at. Aha, I was after it. What up, BG? I got my first 5-star today, a Mojo. Was hoping for a Dr. Doom from the Mystic Crystal. Feels like an eternity before I get another 10k shards. Yeah. If that's your first, I wouldn't be too upset. Like, Mojo is a pretty cool champion. That said, I guess he is a little bit on the more difficult side to use, so might be a little bit harder to take advantage of on a newer account. Not that it was necessarily wrong to go with Mystic, but I'm curious, like, did you go with Mystic just for the opportunity to get Doom? Because there are a lot of good champions from other class types, and if you keep going for the Mystic and Science early on, you might struggle to get through content until your roster is a little bit more balanced out. So I don't really recommend sticking to one class type. You weren't really asking for the advice, but I'm giving it anyway. Oh, the Mystic Awakening gem. Okay. I missed that part. That definitely does help. But yeah, honestly, Mojo, I think he's underrated as an attacker. Like I said, a little bit on the more challenging side to play because he has like a mini game to him. So for a newer player, might not be the easiest to get the hang of. I appreciate it. Don't think I'm gonna keep going for it. Just was my first and was like, what the heck? But definitely spread it out from now on. Okay, all right. Yeah, sounds good. Like I said, it wasn't necessarily a mistake. It's not going to set you back that you went for Mystic first. It's just as long as you don't get trapped in that class. That's the important part. Stroking my saber, sending over another buck. Saying thanks, BG, for the rank up advice. I'm off to bed, but one more joke because I know you love them so much. Oh, God. Joke is duping the wrong color goblin back to back. I wanted the red one. Night BG. Oof. That is not a joke that I could boo. That is a joke that... Single tear. That's the only thing. Dang, dude. Rip. Yeah, Green Goblin. That guy just sucks. I don't know if anyone's ever happy when they pull a Green Goblin. Screw that, dude. Let's bait this out, I suppose. That was not good. Last one, another L2. Okay, good. Michael Collins, sending over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, ABG, been a while since I stopped by, but since I've been here, got my first 5-star rank 5 SIG 200 Omega Red. Nice. And 2 rank 4s, Awakened Falcon and Cosmic Ghost Rider. Nice, dude. You got some great champions ranked up. That Omega Red will take you very far. Very, very far. Wish I had some more energy refills, so I didn't have to keep spending units on them. But that's awesome, man. Like, Omega Red's such a beast at SIG 200. So strong. Thank you very much for the 5. And Jacob Related sending over 5 as well, saying, hey BG, how's your night going? Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. Wow. Really? Boo. What champion would you like to be added from the comics? I don't know a ton from the comics. But when I was reading about Longshot, I came across Darwin. And I think he could be cool. He might be totally lame at the same time. He's one of those champs that could be cool or could be just incredibly boring, stupid, and like the weakling champs that we've gotten recently that don't actually deal any damage, but they have like cool abilities to them. Basically, Darwin, he adapts to survive the situation that he's in. So I think he would have a lot of survivability, and that's why I say he might not actually be that interesting, because they might just totally go below the mark on his damage as a result. But I still want to see him added. I don't know that many characters in the Marvel world, so ever since Jubilee's been added, he's been my standout. So yeah. Dude, thank you very much for the 5, though. Let's get an L2 on this guy, because he's gonna die to it. Egghead Man is a super villain from the 60s. Add him, please. Eggman is... He hasn't been around since the 60s. He's been around since Sonic. How exactly are you running out of energy refills? What have you been spending them on? Are you all done with monthlies already? No, Abbeydale. Don't forget, you have more energy because of the sigil. It's a lot more energy that you get from the sigil. When you take away a minute off the cooldown. Relate BG, I have 32k units, but I cringe at the idea of spending them. I hear that, man. BG, can you please check Twitter? Jordan, sure. Well, BG, I just invested in a company that will pay me to keep T-bones and ribeyes in my freezer to sell when the market improves. Guess I'm the stakeholder. Oh. Oh, Redwood, boo. Boo. Okay, Jordan, what do we got here? You have the egg. Lola Two Paws has her own crystal, and now I have one too. Is this gonna be your crystal that you keep forever? The Ruthless crystal? The Punisher 2099 crystal? Is that the one you're going with? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's keep it moving. Darwin was in X-Men First Class. He had a cool scene where he got killed. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Definitely didn't see that. It's actually true. I guess I just haven't thought of how much it would add up from that in milestones. Yeah. It adds a ton. I mean, it's... What's the percentage? Whatever it is. It's a lot. Just reducing it by a whole minute goes a long way. Oh, crap. Am I messing up against this guy? Are my specials going to be weaker? Oh, wait. He's the boss, isn't he? Alright, I don't really have to worry about it then. We could just blast off. Hit him with a special 3 this time, though. Woof. He evades. Okay. For some reason, I can't talk on my Marvel Blocks Stan account. Marvel Blocks? Not sure what that is. It's like that game... What is it? Roblox or something? Never played it, but I remember seeing like YouTube videos with the name or something. Or do you just mean that's your YouTube name here? Maybe that's what it is. Whoops. Probably just went over my head. A little slow tonight, guys. BJ, I haven't ever told you, but I studied English with you every day. Your English is nice to listen to. Oh, Sturgis, that's pretty cool, man. I never thought about that before. That someone could actually be learning English by listening to me. I am so sorry for messing up your future English speaking abilities, because my grasp on the English language is not the strongest. That's cool though, man. Very interesting. It's a good idea. Like, I've always wanted to learn another language, but it's so much work. But if I ever did learn another language, maybe that's what I would do too. Maybe I would just try to listen into a stream of a game that I play, but just with a different native language. It's not a bad idea. How many want Venom Pool buff? You know, I do want a Venom Pool buff. But I will also say this. There's other champs I want to see buffed more. But, yeah, Venom Pool, he's garbage. He's total trash. And it'd be nice to see him get buffed. You want to rank up 5-star Nova to rank 3 or 4-star Aegon to rank 5? What's your option C looking like? Nova, unfortunately, is not very strong. If you can hold a combo really well, then Aegon's fine, but... You know, thinking back to when I was working with 4-star champs, I had a hard time holding a combo. And Aegon, you really need to hold that combo. So if you're confident in your comboing abilities, then Aegon's going to be the better choice there. And if not, well, then you might want to just hold out to potentially pull a stronger champ to rank up. UG, how do you always get the green on the special 3? Oh, I don't, man. I definitely miss a lot. It's just timing and practice, and the more you do it, the better you get, but I still miss the bonus damage a lot. Before I sleep, answer me this, Brian. What do Spider-Ham and 240 have in common? Stay tuned to find out. Oh, damn your teasers. MSD. 240? I'm guessing that's the number of hits that it took to get through something. I don't know. BG speak English good? That's impossible. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a classic from The Simpsons right there. I only speak one language fluently, and that's banana. I hear that. He's totally right. I've been learning English from you since 2018. Really? That's so cool, man. I honestly never thought of that. Maybe someone told me that in the past, and I forgot, but... that's interesting. Brandon Dawson sending over a buck saying, I want to see Nova buffed. Richard Rider is an absolute beast in the comics, especially the Annihilation run, where he pulls out Annihilus's innards via his mouth. What? What a monster, dude. I didn't know he did that. No wonder Nova's a lot of people's favorites, and no wonder people were so disappointed in his actual kit when it came out. Dang. Nova's a badass. Yeah, it's too bad that he's hot garbage in this game. BG, speak English good. Boons? Ah, jeez. It took me a second to realize why you're saying boons. I have to explain it now, don't I? I don't even remember what we were doing, but we were talking something about beans, Laura and I accidentally called them boons. Now she won't let it go. She said that she's always gonna say boons, because that's what I said. Also put new sheets / pillowcases on. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's I love you. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Illy? Losing brain cells from you since 2018. Do I get a prize? Yeah. Here's a bean for you. I'll give you all one bean. Nothing more, nothing less. BJ got the Ruthless Crystal because my tag in game is Ruthless. Ah, okay. It's all making sense now. Got it. Dang. Should have popped my special when I still had the offensive one. Wow, I thought I had a special too as well. That ended up sucking. OMG, I got Doom and Black Widow Clairvoyant in back-to-back crystals. Anthony, congrats. Great pulls. Some of the best pulls right there. How do I get 5-star shards the fastest? First, you have to let go of the idea that you'll ever obtain anything in this game fast. It doesn't happen. You have to work your way up the ranks, basically. You have to do, you have to rank up your 4-star champs. Get yourself some powerful 4-star champs. That way you can clear out the content that will award you with 5-star champs. Ooh, nice. I didn't want to use a special 3 and we got off just in time. Here's a boon for you. Yeah, because the way it works in this game is shards come from all over the place. They come from everywhere. The one mode where that does not have a high quantity of shards is Alliance Quest. But the arenas, the monthly event quest, the story quest, the incursions, Alliance War, all these areas, they have shards. You just have to get to a higher difficulty so that you can start getting in 5-star shards. Your first 5-star will be the slowest, and then they'll come in more quickly after that. Unless you got your first 5 stars through a special event. Because sometimes Kabam will just kind of give 5 stars away through the calendar. But aside from that, you got to work for it. It all makes sense. BG's favorite champion, Thor Crackrock, has an ability called Boon of the Gods. So Brian was just clearly infatuated with Thor. All the time, yeah. It's true. Can't deny it. Get out of here, squirrely girly. I want to rank up Squirrel Girl. It's just so hard to get the tier 2 alphas to justify it. I have a few extra tier 2 alphas right now. But I feel like I need to save it for some good 5-star. Some like really important 5-star, like Apocalypse or I-Bomb. I feel like I still can't really justify a Squirrely Girl rank up, you know? Feels good to be cruising through this event, probably scoring a whole bunch for the Mystic. What do you have to finish with? I forgot. Not that I'm going to really try for it, because I'm just kind of screwing around here. But you get bonus points for finishing in certain ways. Oh, win the fight with a special 2 as the last hit. Okay. Maybe I will try slightly harder to use special 2s. Baldy, why don't eggs tell jokes? They'd crack each other up. Yeah, that's a tumbleweed right there, man. Boo! Alright, there's the L2 finish. I like Sorcerer Supreme's L2. Her special one, like I said, the animation's a little bit slow. It's sometimes annoying. It's sometimes not annoying, because sometimes you want the fight to be slow. You want that time to kind of stretch out so that you can get to, like, her next mode. So it's not all bad, but her special 2 is just satisfying. Not holding back, just charging head first. Reminds me of Street Fighter. What character had that type of an ability in Street Fighter? Reminds me of Street Fighter, but I can't remember who had it. Was that M. Bison? I think Cammy had like some type of... No, Cammy was like through kicks, I think, right? I think it was Bison. I don't know. I'm trying to remember his attacks. I remember that guy being tough as hell as a kid, man. Probably still tough as hell right now. Keith Neal said it over 5. Keith, thank you, dude. Saying ABG, should I rank 5, 5-star cap, Infinity, or Void? Both Awaken and Max Sig. Still got to finish Act 6.2 and on. Ooh. Keith. Personally, I would go Void. It's kind of a toss-up. Some people would go cap, some people would go Void. I'm just a huge Void fan, and honestly, you're gonna use both of those champions throughout your exploration of Act 6. So just take your pick of who you like more. But I like Void more. I think there's more situations that I find myself using him for, more boss fights, things like that. I think he has more viability once you get to the Abyss as well. Depending on your roster, you might take in someone like Void, whereas Cap Beardo, not really. Was E Honda with the sumo headbutt? Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Dude, it's been so long since I played. I'm going back to like Street Fighter 2 Turbo and stuff, you know. It's been so long since I played those games. But yeah, so I would go Void, but like I said, totally personal preference. It's all up to you, what you feel like doing. Let's finish that out too. But you are gonna use both of those champions at some point. Like, what's nice is having Beardo at Sig 200. Some of your damage is going to come from that reverse healing, so you don't necessarily need to rely as much on the higher ranks. You could definitely make the same argument for Void, but I just think he'll get used more, or he has for me at least. And also, what was I going to say? For Void, even though you could argue he doesn't need the extra attack and health as much, and some people do like to make the argument, I think there's also an argument for wanting the extra health, because it takes time to ramp up a fight with Void, and if you end up dying, well then all that ramp up time is like wasted. But yeah, that's what I would do anyway. Good luck. Counter Petersons and Nova Bucks and tweet. Also pulled a 5-star Sentry today. Sad times. Speaking of a champ that could use some love from Kabam, wouldn't mind seeing Sentry get buffed. Alright, after all the variant talk last night, I thought I would attempt variant 6, and I managed to complete this afternoon. Nice, watching your 4-star stream. I was able to get my second rank 5 and another rank 3 variant 5 is my next challenge. Beautiful, dude. Who'd you go with? Okay. Yeah, going with the Archangel. Oh, wait. Okay, this confused me for a second. I thought this was 6-star. I was like, whoa, 6-star unawakened. But no, okay. That's good. Yeah, Archangel's great to have. When you get him awakened, that'll be really nice. I would say this to you as well, like Spidey. He's good for, you know, he's good in variant 5. He's also good in variant 3. And if you feel like you're having too hard of a time in variant 5, there's like the first quest in variant 5 is honestly really tough. It's kind of gating the rest of the quest in a way. Variant 3, however, Stark Spidey, he can do some stun lock shenanigans in there. You can't do it on every single path, but the way the Variant 3 tech node works is that for every tech champion in your team, your debuffs last 10% longer, and that includes stuns. And then he also has a synergy with Miles Morales, where you increase stun duration by 30%, I think. So you basically put Stark Spidey on the team, Miles Morales, and then, you know, 3 other tech champs, and you could actually just stun lock with your special one. So you might want to try that out. Variant 3, that is. So you could, you know, try them both, see which one feels better to you to do next. But congrats, dude. You're progressing along nicely. Beto, seeing it over Buck saying, Bart, if you had a Science Awakening gem before exploring Abyss, would you switch Nexuses? Going for who exactly in the science class? I would not have, by the way. But I'm curious why you asked that. Who do you think I would go for? Like, who do you think would be worth it out of the Nexus? Because I mean, I do have Thing, but that means I wouldn't even need to go for him in the Nexus because I already have him. I-Bomb is not yet in the basic, and he's not going to be for like 120 days. Oh my god. We still have to wait through I-Bomb's full featured run, which hasn't even started yet, starting in 30 days from now. So guys, 120 days from now, maybe I should save all of my 6-star shards and go for I-Bomb in the basic. Jeez. What was I gonna say? Void is low sig. I'm sorry, low prestige. And I did pull him out of a basic, but pulling him out of the Nexus, no, that was never really an option. Ooh, I need to get slow going for this guy. Let's wait it out. Okay, didn't really want to pop an L3, but I guess I'll take it. Months behind, sending over 5. Thank you very much. Did you know that it takes 3 sheep to make 1 sweater? I didn't even know they could knit. Boo. How'd you not know that anyway? Of course they can knit. They're really good at it. That boo. Boo, man. Take a lap. Take your sheep with you. Wait, Bido. Did you ever answer? I don't think so. Yeah, still not sure which science champ you were talking about, but no, science, like it was partially on my mind. I definitely considered it just to like naturally awaken Thing, but that was more so because I don't have a Science Awakening gem. So if I had one, it'd be a definite no. Okay, this was pretty quick to get through the first run. So let's do that again. Let's start from the top. This way we can just hit next each time. And let's 100% clear this sucker. Let's do it up. What's up, Tom? Brian, no doubt you didn't see the scientific breakthrough today. Researchers have found a plant that shares a similar makeup as cows. It's a... It's a bovine. I swear, Tom. Boo. Hunter, you know what? Tom Bryan's gonna give you a bovine. Hunter, you take a lap right with Tom for that one. Boo. Boo. You hate to be that guy, but you think we're ever getting compensation for these server issues? I don't like being that guy either, but it has been pretty rough. I would say yes, but I don't know for sure, of course. Never know how Kabam feels about that kind of thing. I don't remember when we got compensation last time. Yeah, I'll still use Sources Supreme for this. It should be okay. I don't remember when we got compensation last time, if it was also server related, and they might think like, well, it's kind of the same issue, so we're not gonna give compensation for it again or something. I don't know. But it has been rougher than usual. The game has gone. I personally, I haven't been affected all that much, so I'm not really like complaining about it from my own perspective. But I've just seen some of the nastiness that has happened to other people. I mean, the whole spider pig and war thing, where people literally just weren't able to complete war because of it. Disconnects, servers going down close to the end of wartime. People, you know, having to use additional potions for all this stuff, like alliance-related potions. I could see some compensation being given out for something like this. If it was me making if it was me calling the shots on that sort of thing, yeah, I probably would. This would be one of the situations where I would. But also, Kabam, they like to try to, you know, fix the issue and then give out the compensation afterwards, is what they've always said. So... yeah, and even then, like I said, I don't know if we're actually going to get anything, so don't take that as a, we're definitely getting it, because it's all up to Kabam at the end of the day. Did you see what happened? I had 2 bananas, and now I only have 1. When you say 2... it must be 3, because there's only 1. There's only a single, or the banana bunch, which is 3. I don't know. Did you really? It's kind of concerning. I mean, there was an issue where basically the channel, my channel got fully demonetized for like 30 minutes, and it kind of messed with some things. I got it straightened out, but it turned off all of the channel memberships, and a bunch of people got emailed about it. All the channel members. If it didn't go to your spam folder, you might have gotten a message about it. But it got fixed really quickly. But I wonder if that somehow messed with the bananas. Sorry if it did. Your banana still looks good, is the important thing, I think. Still got one hell of a good looking banana. Ooh, Hella. Say goodnight, girl. The Spider-Ham thing was the bigger issue. As a Blizzard game player, I've been used to 0 compensation ever, so I don't care either way. That's how I've always looked at it in the past. I always played games where there was never compensation. Yeah, like the biggest compensation there ever was in like World of Warcraft history was there was like a monthly subscription, and the servers were so bad that they gave out like, they added like 2 days onto everyone's monthly subscription or something like that. Like it was nothing, you know? So that's always the mindset I've had too. But it's a little bit different here. And there's more incentive for Kabam to keep people happy, since like if you crash, if you're out of potions, if you're out of like alliance potions and you crash, and then you have to spend money just to use those alliance potions because hey, you don't want to let your alliance down, that feels pretty bad. Gee, which celebrity is always ready to eat cereal? Reese. With her spoon. Boo. Why is there so many jokes tonight? Tom, what have you done? Why did you organize your army? Why on this night? Why on this post your birthday night did you choose to attack? It's not appreciated, sir. I was wondering why I got those emails about my membership. Yeah, that's so weird that I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense, but they didn't even give me any time to correct it. Like they emailed me saying, "Hey, your channel monetization is off," and I was like, "Oh, really? Okay. Let me go fix that real quick." And they emailed everyone else at the same time for it. Felt kind of silly. Agua Powers sending over $8 and tweet. Sure. What do we got over here? I'm stuck on 6.2.5. This is my current roster. What should I do? 6.2.5, eh? Okay, this quest is brutal. Ghost is really strong for it. If you can get Ghost to rank 5, I'm sure that would help. Doom is good for the boss, I think. The Mordo boss. Like, are these your highest ranked champs? Oh, wait. Oh, that is a rank 5. Okay, I thought that was an up arrow symbol, but that's the green symbol. It's the green star symbol. Okay, so they are maxed. Sorry, it's like really tiny on my screen here. It's actually like this picture, believe it or not, is probably smaller than it even seems. Even though it's only taking up a small portion of the screen that you guys see. It's like just in the corner of my monitor. So, all right, so those champs are already ranked up. You got some good champs for it. It's just a brutal quest. If you like the way it works, the global, when using Ghost, you have to retaliate immediately. That first medium strike that the opponent, dashes in at you with, you have to attack right after that. You can't wait for the second hit or third hit or anything like that to try to gain more power. If you attack right after that first hit, that counts as an intercept, and you will get rid of all of the charges on yourself from the global. So if you're not doing that, definitely do that. I see that you also have Hyperion. So heavy attacks get rid of the charges too, and what you can do is if you just start the fight with a parry, medium, heavy, that'll set you up so that every time you do a heavy attack after that, you'll get rid of a charge. Only do like the one medium attack before heavy on the first heavy. After that, just do heavy. Do not do any other attacks, just heavies. And you'll always be in a combo where you're getting rid of those charges. So he's good for it too. I'll be honest with you though, you don't have that many champions ranked up. So you might have a better time doing some of the variants. I don't know if you've already cleared out all the variants, but you can get some additional rank up gems that would help you out with that. Doom, I would just say watch a video of using Doom against Mordo. There's definitely videos out there. I don't know exactly what to watch for in that quest, but I know he can do that fight. I don't know if he one-shots it cleanly or what, but I know people have used them to get through that fight, and it's just a very tough quest, is what it comes down to. One of the most difficult quests we've ever gotten. Add me if you're talking to me. Oh wait, you might be talking to someone else. Might be talking to Ms. Jane. Just in case you were talking to me, I don't add anyone in this game, but you might have been talking to Ms. Jane there. But yeah,
man loves beans.
I don't know if that is sufficient to help you, but that's looking at your roster. That's what I'd be doing. And like I said, if you haven't gone through the variants, you've got some good villains. You have some really powerful villains because you also have Apocalypse and Magneto. You could, I'd highly recommend like 100% clearing variant 6 if you haven't, and then go into some of the other variants too. Can I-Bomb do that fight? I don't think he'd be good for it. Not as far as I can tell in my head, at least. Yamaha Mama sending over 20. Dude. Saying, bro, sorry I missed your birthday. Happy belated, by the way. But I was telling people recently that the most handsome people are all born in February. So you would reinforce my point. Thank you. Well, I'm guessing it was just your birthday, too. If you're saying that. Happy birthday to you, too. If it is, or if it's coming up, or what. But Yamaha Mama, thank you so much for the very generous 20. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And you're right. All of the most beautiful people were born around this time. Oh man, if only. But yeah, thank you again. Hollow Skeleton, Center 5 saying, do you think you can do a 7.2 itemless? I'm guessing that's itemless, not timeless, right? Imagine doing it in 0 time. 7.2 itemless run BG. Yeah, probably. 7.1 looked a lot easier than 6.2. And 7.2, I didn't mess with it on the beta at all. But from what I hear, it's not that hard, I guess, relatively speaking. Of course, I mean, you know, it's still high level content, don't get me wrong, but relative to like the 6.2, like Act 6.2, 6.3, and 6.4, a lot of people were just kind of like slogging through those quests. They didn't really enjoy those quests, whereas 7.1 and 7.2 has gotten a much more positive reception. And a lot of that is due to just the overall difficulty of things being toned down a bit. And the nodes feeling a bit more manageable and fair, I guess. So, could I do it? Probably. Am I going to do it? No. I'm not sure what my plans are for 7.2. I might go for a timeless run, as you originally said, meaning a Legends run. It depends. Like, I don't think I got Legends this time, and if I didn't get Legends this time, well, I'm probably not going for Legends next time. You know what? My boost is probably on its way out. Let me activate another boost. Yeah, we still had a little bit of time on it, but who cares? Let me refresh this sucker. So yeah, I don't know exactly what my plans are for 7.2. Maybe I'll just do a casual clear early on. Handle it that way. I don't know. But yeah, dude, thank you very much for the 5. I appreciate it as always, dude. Let's blast this Hulkbuster. You know, I had fun using Hulkbuster earlier today. And I only barely knew what I was doing. But I felt like by the time I was a few fights in, I was starting to get a little bit better at him. Starting to understand slightly better. PGA streamed for 2 hours, was on with Hobbs for more, set up links to Twitter, Discord, and a new Instagram account. Abdo, taking over the internet. That's productive enough for today, right? Speaking of, check Schleter's tweet too. Okay. What was I gonna say? Does that mean you're not streaming later? Happy Doe? What do we got here? Ooh, collector done in 14 revives. Not bad, dude. Congrats. Congrats on the first clear of the abyss. Good stuff. Bingo. Bingo on the no streamo. Okay. Hey Brian, Marvel, mostly X-Men / mutant related. Character you didn't know of the day, Gorgon. He's pretty badass. I'll take a look at Gorgon. Let me see. Let me see how he looks. Marvel Gorgon. Right off the bat, I'm getting vibes of like a Goro from Mortal Kombat. That's without looking at him first, though. Oh no, he doesn't really look anything like that. Okay. I have some different picture. Oh no, wait. Is his real name Tommy Shishido? Oh, it is. Okay, I see. All right, hold on. This guy's kind of cool. Feels like there might be more than one Gorgon. There's an Inhuman. You know what? Now he is reminding me of Goro a little bit. All right, I've got some pictures pulled up. Let's take a look. So this is the first picture that came up. Well, Sam, he looks awesome like this. If they brought this character to the game, I'd be psyched. I'd be pumped. He looks awesome here. And then in some of these other pictures, I'm like, this one, meh. Like, sweet sword, but what are you doing? What are you doing in this suit on top of the roof like this? Fighting Wolverine? I don't know. Here, like, so I mean, this is a totally different character, right? There's no way that this character and this character are the same, right? They look nothing alike. He looks pretty sweet here too, I guess. And then he's got the goat hooves here. This is the Inhuman one, I think. So I don't know which is which, but this guy, if we can get this guy in game, oh man. You got it, and Inhuman and a mutant one. Okay, so there are actually two. Okay. Got it. Yeah, well, this guy's sweet. I would love to get this dude in game. Baba Booey, 705 saying, bro, I never got your reaction to BlizzCon. Did you splooge too? Oh man. All right, so BlizzCon. Dude, all right. I got mixed feelings. Like, I'm psyched that they're putting so much effort into the Diablo 2 remake. At least that's what it seems. Because I was also super into Warcraft 3, and we know how that turned out. And everyone's saying, like, oh yeah, it's a different company, and it is different people working on it. Vicarious Visions. I watched the interview with Mr. Llama, and those guys actually seem to know, like, what's up, man. Like, they actually seem to play the game and stuff like that. So I was impressed. They definitely won me over. But at the end of the day, it's still I feel like maybe the other company was good too, the one that was working on Warcraft 3, and maybe it's just that old Activision, the Activision side of Activision Blizzard that was like, I don't care if the game's done, we got a deadline, we're pushing it out, you know. So I hope that's not the case, and I hope they do give the D2 guys as much time as they need. But yeah, I'm psyched. I'm gonna check it out. I'm just trying not to get like too amped about it, you know. Don't want to get my hopes up again. I didn't look at the Diablo 4 stuff yet. I feel like that game is still not going to come out anytime soon. So, like, I'm going to check it out, but I was like, there's no rush at looking at this info. I'll check this out, you know, whenever I got some free time over the next week kind of thing. Because I was also looking at some of the WoW classic stuff, since I'm also into that. I don't know if I'm going to play again, but just curious out of seeing what they're going to do. But yeah, man. Did you make a reaction to it? I kind of want to watch that if you did. If you have that somewhere. I'm kind of curious to get your take on it all too. Or if you just talked about it. But all right, Adam sent it over too as well, saying tweet, sure. Hang on. Check it out. Adam. But yeah, like I'm for sure gonna be checking out Diablo. Was it Resurrected when that comes out? Unless it's garbage like they did with Warcraft 3, but man, I'm really hoping they don't make that mistake again. That was a big mistake. I was pumped about Warcraft 3 and I just never even got it. All right, any hard fights for the next 3 quests in Chapter 4? Going to push for completion soon. I'm scared and excited. Wait. Okay, in Chapter 4. Okay, yeah. I mean, honestly, the quests themselves are not that bad as long as you're taking the easier paths. The big difficult fight is the final Ultron boss. If you've made it this far, like some people were saying, you know, 5.3 was harder than 5.4, which I'd probably agree with. Early on, it's pretty tough to go through 5.3. Let me see, what champs do you have here, though? Crap, hold on. It's Mr. Fantastic. Give me the business a little bit. Stop evading me, man. I gotta get some slow up on this guy. Oh, wait, that's right. I can't because he's science. Alright, he's dead anyway. Okay. Yeah, you don't have the strongest of robot killers. You have champs that can get it done. Corvus, Ghost. You can get it done with those champs if you build up Aegon. Like, but if you can, I don't know if you have like a Magneto lying around that you could rank up. Just some robot killer that can really handle that Ultron boss. But yeah, I would go in with confidence, man. If you made it that far, I think you could do the rest. Just, you know, check out some videos about that Ultron boss. The difficult part about him is that he has these grayed out dormant buffs, and when you land a debuff, that's when you activate those buffs. And if you give him a power gain, it's a crazy power gain. He gets to a special 3 pretty much immediately, and it's lights out from there. But nothing to it but to do it, man. Bido sending over another bug saying, Brian, Twitter por favor, Grant. Thank you, sir. Okay. What do you got on the Twitter? Dusted off the old Twitter just to pseudo-flex the nerf more. If you can only choose one champ per class to feed generic SIGs in, which champ would you? Also, can you put in a good word? Looking for alliance ever that will make my ex regret ever leaving me. Ooh. Yeah, if anybody's looking for a new alliance mate, we got a 10.7. Probably shoot up when you get this name order to rank 3, because yeah, the 6-star Awaken rank 2 looking good. Sig 159, nice. I mean, I'm kind of all about prestige right now. Yeah, you got some good 6-stars, dude. Nice. I'm kind of all about prestige right now, so that's kind of where I want my 6 to go into. Hopefully, like, prestige champs that are also useful. So, it would be Namor for Mutant. It would be, you know, I mean, of course, Doom for Mystic, Surfer for Cosmic, I mean, I-Bomb, there's no chance of getting I-Bomb anytime soon, but he'd be my number one, and he happens to be the highest prestige for science. But Thing is also really high prestige, and his awakened ability is useful, and he pairs up nicely with Torch, so I would go with Thing in science. Skill would be Fraggle Rock. And what class type did I not call out? I guess Tech, huh? Tech. Well, you only need 5 prestige, so Tech I would go Ghost. You know? Give me that Ghost. But yeah. Sorry if you guys heard a Windows ding. Gonna hear another one probably. Yep. Okay. Just looking for something in the chat.
Man loves beans.
Overhyped man-child. Sending over 5. Dude, I was just looking for you in the chat. I was seeing if you were anywhere. I was about to find you on your next stream or something like that. So I didn't document my reaction, but yeah, I totally get your cautious optimism. Warcraft 3 remaster or whatever it was called was a disaster. At the same time, though, I can't not be hyped. Tiny Lizard Brain activated. I hear you, dude. I get it, man. I'm very hopeful. I'm very, very hopeful. And I'm pumped, man. I am excited for it. It looked good. There were a couple of things that looked like a tiny bit off, but it's still early. They have time to fix things and add that layer of polish, you know? But like some of those fights, especially when they were fighting the bosses in the trailers and stuff like that, like fighting Diablo, fighting Mephisto, that stuff looked really good. So I'm gonna have to find you and ask you when you're streaming next to get the verbal hype, you know. But dude, thank you for another 5, man. Hey Brian Grant, hoping you're having a good day. Don't mind me asking, how do I earn a bunch of ISO? ISO comes mostly from duping your champions. There's no like quest that you can just farm over and over and over to get ISO again. Your best bet is just open as many crystals as possible, which of course, I mean, that's what everybody wants to do, right? So easier said than done sometimes. But there's kind of 2 ways to go about it. You could either, you know, spend money and open up crystals that way, or spend time in the arena and you get more shards and more crystals and more opportunities to dupe your champions. Never sell your champions. Never ever sell your champs. Earlier on, when you're still kind of developing a roster, you're not getting as many dupes either, which is a little bit problematic, because then if you're not duping your champs, you're not getting ISO from them. So give it some more time, and yeah, the ISO will start to come in. It's a problem even for like late game players to get the right ISO at times, for sure. So it's never really a problem that goes away. It's just at times it'll be easier and sometimes it'll be harder. And it sucks. I have a Sig 20 Namor who I could rank 3 now, but I'd need another 125 stones at least before I'll overtake Omega as my highest prestige mutant. We should, you know, I kind of want to start a pool for when Kabam is actually gonna make Sig. I mean, I guess they are making Sig stones more available technically. I was gonna say for when Kabam starts to open that door, but the door is open. It's just they cracked it open, and that's it. Here you go. You're gonna get 10 Sig stones every month. Oh, neat. This is good. 1 to 2 of each class type a month? Wow. Only 198 more to go. Sweet. Should probably put slow on this guy again. Or wait, oh, do you not need slow for this one? I guess not. Just keep stacking that armor break. Nice. Tweeter bro, Sturgis. What do we got? Let me see here. Look, BG, the best Nexus crystal, got the crystal from 300 units for Cosmic Ghost Rider. Dude, nice, man. Wow, who'd you end up picking for this even? I don't... I'm guessing this says new for these two, and then this one is Awakening, if I had to guess. So I probably would have went with one of these two, and probably Ghost. But that's a really good Nexus right there, man. 3 stellar champs. Enzo, what's up, buddy? Good morning, BG. Should they have made max Sig level 99 for 5 and 6 stars instead of 200s? I don't know. So, I mean, it's just a number. It's all relative to, like, what they want to actually give us, right? At the end of the day, Sig 99, Sig 200, Sig 1000. It's all balanced in however many Sigs they're willing to give us. It would have been nice just to keep things consistent at, like, 99 for all of them. But they probably had to do that because they maybe they underestimated how quickly people were gonna max Sig 4-star champions. Especially the way the game was set up in the old days. This is before my time, so I can't remember exactly how it was set up. But I think people were able, like, I think there was a way that you could more consistently pull the new champions or something like that. Like if you got a max Sig crystal or something, like it just gave you like a different champ. I don't know, I can't remember. It was something with the old like premium featured crystal thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine for the most part. It's just like I said, they need to actually give more Sig stones if they're gonna set it to a high number like 200. Sig 200 was simply an adjustment to slow the pace of the game and also aligned with the plus 20 Sig levels from dupes. Yeah. It doesn't really bother me in any way. Like I said, it would have been nice to keep the numbers consistent just for... I don't know, it just feels nicer, I guess, when all the numbers are the same. Maybe it should have been Sig 100 instead of 99 even. Actually, I don't know, 99 is kind of cool. But yeah, clearly we need more Sigs. But the other side of it too is that I know some people, yourself included, Enzo, have max sigged some champions. And from what I hear, it feels really bad to pull a champion, a 6-star champion that you already have at max Sig level. So maybe they were trying to combat that a little bit as well, to slow the rate at which people can actually max Sig their champs and have that not feel bad. It's such a weird... This is such a weird game where there's like both sides of the spectrum, where there's some people who it's like almost having 0 chance at getting a Sig 200 champion, or like very, very slim chance of getting Sig 200. And then other people who do have some champs at Sig 200s, and like their issue with the game is that they're not getting anything after getting to Sig 200. It's a weird problem to have to fix, like both of those things, you know? Yeah, bro, I chose Ghost and rank 4 and Awaken her. She's a beast. But not like my Awakened 6-star Corvus. Oh, yeah. Not much compares to Awakened 6-star Corvus, but nice, dude. Anyway, enough of the MCOC. Gotta get some jokes in. Where are average things made satisfactory? Oh, boo. Boo. PJ, would you rather rank 3 as 7-star boons? Really, Hunter? Or give 1 star an Awaken ability? Well, I mean, only one of those exists. And it's the boons, of course. Sig 99 is cool, but Sig 69 is awesome. No, Sig 69 is nice. Get out of here, Psycho Man. Think anybody cares about you, dude? No. Eat it. Max 6-star is worse because you might have a lot of ISO 8 and you get 24 more, nothing else. Groot, it's a new champ and you hope he's getting a buff. 10k 6-star shards from Max Sig is worse. I mean, yeah, I mean, it definitely, I imagine it definitely can't feel good, so I get it, but like I said, it's also just weird that there's such a difference in the game currently, with no sign of it really balancing out. Not that it will ever fully balance out, which I don't think anybody really wants it to fully balance out. I think at this point people understand, you know, you pay money, you got to get some value in it. Of course, you're paying to get something that otherwise is not easy to get, so you should have that advantage. But just feels like that gap is just wider and wider. So happy Laura gave us a new meme for us to annoy you with. Damn it, Laura. BG, the luck has returned. 3 gold pool crystals popped and a shiny new 6-star added to the team. With 3 of them? Only 3 of them? What? That is crazy. Congrats though, man. Oh, what the? I didn't even think. Oh, it's because the node came back up. I was like, how did he shrug that stump? Double stream? That's right. If I do a day stream, I'm most likely also doing a night stream. I also realized earlier today, I don't know if anyone noticed or if anyone cared, but earlier today when I said I was coming back tonight, I gave the time as if it was 10 o'clock still. So I guess even I'm still getting adjusted to the 9 o'clock time instead of the 10. BG, do you watch boxing? I don't. Nah, I don't really watch any sports. Unless they're esports. You know? Even then, I don't watch much for esports these days, to be honest. But that Dota. No! Alright. I didn't want to have to use a special 3. I actually haven't watched any Dota matches in a long time, but I kind of want to. I kind of miss it. Ryan, hear me out. Boon thing. Oh man. I know, dude. I need to add that emoji already. Sorry, man. There's a lot that I'm trying to do right now. The biggest priority for me right now, and the hardest thing for, like, once I finalize my new setup here, and you guys will see just how much work is going to be put into it, because I'm going to make a behind the scenes video. It's not going to be that, it's not going to show like a before and after really, but I'll show the after at least, because I don't feel like recording the whole process, to be honest. So I'm just going to show the after, but a pretty good amount of work's going into it, and it's stuff that I'm not like comfortable with You know, for the longest time, I just had a headset. And that was my entire stream setup. It's like I plugged in my phone and I had a McDonald's drive-through headset. But, you know, I've slowly been trying to make things cooler here, and the microphone was just a start. The rest of it now is, it's going to be more changes that are more visible, I guess. Actually, you guys probably still won't even notice that much. I don't know. At the end of the day, it's still, the game is the most important part, you know. Speed up D. And over $1. Speed up D. I love you. Speed up D. Appreciate the love and support as always, man. That whole time when I was fooling around with speed up D here, I clicked on that dot. It's just frozen. It might crash. But thank you, dude. BG, how much power are your glasses? In these glasses, I have the power to see beans and eat beans. Now, like my prescription? Hang on. They're like... Looking at some contacts next to me. Because I have some contacts that I was going to try. I don't know. They're like negative 6.75 or something like that. Yep, there we go. There's the game crash. Something like that. Hey, don't knock the headsets. That gave us a ton of content, and some of us still rock the McDonald's headset from time to time. Yeah, dude. No, it's good. It's good, man. You know, you probably hear a lot of, like, if anyone ever gives advice on like how to start making content or something like that, usually the first piece of advice is like, you don't need any equipment or any of that stuff. Oh, I just put 2 and 2 together. I just realized something with the super chats and all that. But anyway, like putting 2 and 2, like, or what was I gonna say? Dang, dude, I totally just lost my train of thought. But okay, yeah, about needing equipment, I guess is what I was rambling about. Usually that's like the first piece of advice. You don't actually need any high-end equipment to get started. You just get started. That's it. Nobody, for the most part, people don't really care. It'll be slightly nicer when you have slightly nicer looking things and better audio and stuff like that. But for the most part, people are still going to click on your channel, and you still get a feel for how to make content and things like that, right? And it's absolutely true. I had over 100,000 subscribers with that little rinky-dink headset. Black Seraphim sent over to saying she asked me to get her pregnant. Advice? Oh boy. Black Seraphim. Why? Why these questions? Why these questions, man? Oh my god. My advice is go to Planned Parenthood. I don't know, dude. Jeez. You're jumping in Arena BG? I don't know where I'm going after this. I might just go to a different difficulty of this, to be honest. I was popping the small refills like I wasn't, but I kind of just want to get this side quest done. I finished up the other side quests. I kind of just want to knock out both of them 100%. That way I can trade for all my items. There's a Namor in these crystals. A 6-star potentially, which would be amazing. Probably won't happen, but he's in there. Okay, that was a mistake. Went for it anyway. It's alright. When BG's tangents go into another tangent, it's called Beanception. Dude, that was kind of a tangentception, huh? Yeah. You're right. Do you have LED lights? If not, get them. I mean, I kind of have a light strip back there. That's why it's all blue back there. I used to change the color sometimes. It's not great looking. It's just something. There's gonna be a lot of changes. Don't you worry. It's gonna look cooler. I think I'm gonna enjoy it more than anyone else's though, just because. I don't know. It's gonna feel cool in here. I think. For me. Which level are you going down to? I think I'm gonna do all of it, Abdo. On heroic, I might only do a single clear. Just to get this one ticket. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the full clears to get all the Shattered Heart crystals. We'll see. I probably won't pop energy refills for all of them. But you know what? Screw it, man. Let's just keep going. Vincenzo sent out a buck saying you're still the best streamer. McDonald's drive-through handset and all. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, dude. We get a short segment of the video where you're just vlogging yourself riding the exercise bike. No, absolutely not. That exercise bike might not even be there. So, yeah. There is a ticket. Thinking Master is the lowest one to spend energy on. I mean, if you have the extra energy, which it sounds like you do, Abby Doe. I don't like the Shattered Heart crystals. I mean, they're equivalent to Cav crystals, essentially, right? And it's about, what is it, 200 energy to 100% clear these things? So even if you were spending the units on the energy refills, we're talking like 90 units. I don't know if you get a full Cav from doing the lowest difficulty, but it looks like you do, at least. But of course, I mean, the best thing to do is to not have to spend energy refills and still go through it. So after tonight's stream, I'm not going to be spending more energy refills on the content. I'll just clear it out slowly over the next day or two, but it's probably worth it. BG does a workout video like from the 80s. I actually did a workout video once. It was in, what grade is that? 10th grade. 10th grade, so I was 16. Right, like 15 turned 16 halfway through, something like that. Anyway, it's for a marketing class. And I think it was, yeah, it was marketing. Which is weird because at the time I was like, marketing? This is a class? But it's for a marketing class. And, oh man, that class was such a joke. I mean, the info might have been good. I don't know. We were just goof around the entire time though. Like, listen, I've never been the smartest guy ever, but I had some real dumb friends. I had some really, really dumb friends. They would just like stick things in the outlet. And I'm like, dude, you're going to shock yourself. It'd be like sparking up. There'd be like smoke coming out of it. I'm like, what the heck are you doing, man? But those same friends, we had to do a group project. And, well, that was the group project. We always made a joke because the teacher, I don't remember her name, but she always had a Gatorade bottle with her. And we're thinking, like, really a Gatorade bottle? You need Gatorade to teach marketing? Like, is the course that intense? You know? So we tried to make our own Gatorade commercial just as a way to kind of poke fun a little bit, you know? So yeah, I was like, and I was the person doing the exercising, of course. So I was like lifting weights Yeah, doing a bench press. And then we had like a bucket full of water. Because they're all like sweaty as hell in those commercials, right? So they would just like hit me with a bucket full of water. And then we tried to make it look like it was Gatorade. It was a terrible video. I would love to see it today because it had to have been one of the most god-awful things ever. At the time that we didn't like this is what year is this, man? This is like 2003, I guess. And dude, cell phone cameras, they couldn't record that type of thing. Like today, oh yeah, you just whip out your phone. You could make a pretty solid video like that, right? But back then, dude, video cameras were expensive. But one of the guys in our group, he worked at Costco. And he was like, yeah, I could just buy one of these cameras from Costco and then return it after the project's done. So that's what we did. It's fun though, man. It had to be the worst video ever made, but it was fun making it. And you didn't try to sell your top-of-the-line bald cap merchandise in your marketing class? Or was this before you became a world-class entrepreneur? No, this was way before. I was still sleeping. I didn't have a good sense of style back then like I do today. I want to tell you that I have Psycho Man, and if you want to know why I like your content, it's because your videos are always making me play MCOC every day. Well, awesome, dude. Thank you for the kind words. Congrats on getting Psycho Man. Wow, shady. Dude, I wanted him to get me a job at Costco. At the time, man. At the time, was I working at the time? Oh, yeah, I was. Because I had my car. Wait, was I 17 then, actually? Maybe I was a... Maybe that was like junior year, if I was 17. I think I was working at the clothing store. It's either that or I was still working part-time as like a drum instructor assistant kind of thing. It was like some weird under the table come help organize the studio type of jobs, you know. Anyway, but I was making garbage money, you know. I always made garbage money. Was making, you know, close to minimum wage. I think maybe at the time I was making like 6 1/4. And this guy at Costco was like a year younger than me. So I guess his brother worked there too. He was making like $14 an hour. At the time I was like, dang, dude, $14 an hour, that's crazy. I wanted to get a job there so bad. Costco is a surprisingly good place to work. Is it still a good place to work? Because, man, at the time, it sure sounded like it, so I believe it. Usually your next challenge should be you playing the game while you ride the exercise bike. Thoughts? Oh, that's not really a challenge, dude. I mean, that's the reason why I got the exercise bike in the first place, is because I was trying to figure out a way that I can exercise while playing the game. But yeah, I mean, I did do that a bit, but I'm just too lazy. I downloaded an app for the first time, like an exercise app for the first time in ever, I think, actually. I don't know if any of you guys use exercise apps, but the one I went with was Nike Training or something like that. I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to exercise. I'm always trying to exercise, and I always fail. But hey, I'm never gonna stop. I just downloaded it a couple days ago, and maybe tomorrow start up. I worked there for 5 years and was making $25 an hour to ring up orders on the cash register with full benefits. Really? Dang, dude. $25 an hour as a cashier. That's crazy, man. Dude, that's so crazy. Because I worked at a grocery store. That was the first job I ever had. When I was 14 years old, I worked at a grocery store. And, I mean, I was only 14 years old. They were paying minimum wage, which I think was like $5.25 at the time or something like that. And I wasn't even a cashier. I wasn't even old enough to be a cashier. They said you had to be 16 to be a cashier. So I was just like a bag boy, and then I would go stock shelves when it was a little quieter and things like that. But man, I know Costco is like a little bit different. That was 6 years ago. It's probably more than that now. Dang. I know Costco is a little bit different in like you're buying in bulk compared to a regular grocery store, but to be honest, I see those jobs as basically the same, right? Like a cashier at a grocery store compared to a cashier at Costco. I mean, dude, I was a cashier at the clothing store too. At the clothing store, I kind of did everything, but that was what I first got hired for there. Dang, man. It blows my mind. Brian's like, I'm gonna leave right now to get a job at Costco. I mean, it'd be more money than what YouTube pays for making some of these longer videos, if you think about it. Like $25 an hour for like that 50 hours that I spent on making that one video. That's way more money. It was also a lot more fun just sitting here editing a video, though, so I like my trade-off. It's good. HBK, hitting that new member button. Thank you very much. And and you guys all make up for it, too, with the memberships and super chats, so. But yeah, dude, HBK, welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Along with all these custom kick-ass emojis that you now have access to. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Costco takes care of its employees from upper management all the way down to hourly wage workers. Just trying to see if you said anything else too. It's got missed, so asking again, any plans of expanding the channel to a membership? And have any perks in mind? Ah, well, I guess you found the membership button. Yeah, so I mean, there's not really, to be honest, there's not really too many perks about being a member on this channel. You get the green name, you get the growing banana, you get access to the custom emojis, but that's pretty much it. There's, like, YouTube does have it set up so that I could do like a members only stream, or I can turn member only chat on and stuff like that. And there's very rare instances where I've had to do that if we're just getting overrun by like bots or something. But for the most part, you know, I mean, I like to think of this stream as a free-to-play game. You know, the same way where I don't really want to cut out people just because don't have money to throw my way or something like that, you know? So there's really not too many perks. So I appreciate the people who do hit that member button, even without the a ton of perks. So yeah, no plans for like member only stream or anything like that. Pug Police hitting that member button as well. Thank you, dude. Welcome to you as well. I hope you enjoy your banana too. Along with all these sweet emojis. Thank you, dude. And your comments always definitely get read. Always. Yeah, totally. They never get missed, ever. Free to watch stream? Yeah, exactly. Alright, this Mr. Fantastic fight is my least favorite fight in here. I'm gonna hit this dude with an L3. Let's get into the power mode just to make sure it kills him. Or he could just hit me like that, sure. That'll do it too. Sweet. Sure. Fabio Challenge 3.0 coming up. Yeah, I'm waiting on a good side quest for it. But I definitely want to do another new account challenge whenever possible. Mom sent me this pic from Halloween when I was 9. I can't stop laughing at the goofy-ass costume from 1999. Wow. I can't tell if this costume is like... I mean, you said you're 9 here. This costume, it might have... Oh, you know what it is? Dude, the package for this costume probably said 9-year-olds to 12-year-olds. And they had to make it like the size for a, you know... Just estimating like a one-size-fits-all for, you know, 9 to 12. And the difference between a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old is huge, right? That's probably why this mask looks like it's 2 sizes too big on you. What is this? What is this keychain thing? Do you know what this is, Hunter? Do you remember back when you were that young? It looks like some rubber bands or something like that. What's up with the bananas? All right, so the banana thing, it started like most memes, accidentally. So I used to do live streams, live stream crystal openings. A lot of people used to do them. Some people still do. And I don't mean like, yeah, you just stream some content and pop open crystals at the end. Most people still do that, but people used to fire up a stream specifically to pop crystals, and that's it. Because I mean, it's fun. You get all the hype of the chat and everything like that. And what I realized though is, dude, it only takes 5 minutes to crack open some crystals. Especially back then, people really started doing it more for the 5-star featured crystals. And 5-star shards were harder to get back then. In like the old 5-star featured crystals, you basically had a 20% chance to get the champion that was featured and a low chance to get others. But because of that higher chance, you know, we had fewer crystals to crack open for it too. And what I realized is, yeah, because it only takes like 5 minutes to do an opening. By the time people even get the notification from YouTube or head to your channel, like, those crystals are done. The opening's over. So I tried to stall. I tried to find a way to stall, but of course, when you have like a hype title like popping open 3 featured crystals or something like that, and people show up, they want to see you pop open those featured crystals. Nobody wants to see you just sitting around like, yeah, guys, we gotta wait like 20 minutes for people to show up, so just sit tight. Nobody wants to do that. So I tried to come up with a way to entertain people so that people didn't get pissed off while we were waiting for other people to show up. And I don't know why, but I always just, well, I mean, I guess I know why. I guess we all know why bananas are kind of funny. But I thought it would be funny to eat a banana without saying anything, just in total silence. And I thought, what's funnier than that? What's funnier than eating a banana in silence? Eating 2 bananas in silence. So I was double fisting bananas. And then I was like, man, is there any way to step this up? I've only got 2 hands. What if I had a 3rd banana though? So I had Laura, who is my wife. She was under my desk essentially. And when I gave her the signal, she rose up the 3rd banana. And at the time, people, I mean, people went nuts in the chat. It was funny as hell watching the chat just flying by. And ever since then, it's all been bananas. Bananas are funny because of Mario Kart and the peels, right? Exactly. Cloud of Contempt, exactly. Yep. Really seeing what you said when you said you enjoy using Sorcerer Supreme. I have mine at rank 2 and use it for Footloose and AQ. So much fun. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, speaking of AQ, holy crap. How long have I been capped out energy-wise for? Oh, man. Let's hop in there. So we're doing map 5 this week, actually. We're doing map 5 because one of our guys, he's traveling, and I guess he checked ahead of time if he was gonna have service where he was traveling, and I guess like he was, like he thought he was. Yeah, I'll just go this way. He thought he was gonna have service where he was going, but it turns out once he got there, he realized he didn't have service. So he thought he was gonna be able to keep up with like AQAW stuff, and he probably would have just stepped out of the alliance temporarily, because people do that all the time. Just go on vacation, leave the alliance for a week. Someone brings in their alt account or something like that, or they just rejoin whenever there's an opening. But it's also the end of the season, and we didn't want him to miss out on like season rewards for leaving the alliance, just so that we could run map 7. So we're just doing map 5 this week for the first time in a very long time. Mr. Donkey Wiggles sending over bucks, saying, I'm sure Laura did more than just hold bananas, if you know what I'm saying. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a family-friendly stream, let me remind you, alright? We're just talking bananas here, man. We're just talking fruit. Bug Police sending over bucks, saying, ABG, just want to do a dumb, fun rank up after I rank 5 Wolvie. Would you rank 2 Sig 20 Mojo or rank 5 Sig 40 Kingpin? I'll do whoever you choose. If that's a 6-star, I would go Mojo. If that's a 5-star, though, if they're both 5 stars, I would go Kingpin. That is my answer. Locked in. I think both champs are cool. I think Kingpin is the more useful champion. I don't even think he's a dumb rank up. I think Kingpin's like a legit rank up. He's got some use. Not everyone's going to need to use him, and definitely not going to need to be used all the time or anything like that, but I do think he's good. By the way, map 5, not that much different from map 7. Like, not that much easier. The hardest part about Alliance Quest is the modifiers, and the modifiers are the same. I mean, it's a bit easier. Don't get me wrong. It definitely is a bit easier, but not that big of a difference. Zarcastic Raider? Am I saying your name right? Sign over 3 of them Canadian bucks saying, so glad I didn't miss the story. Well, thank you, dude. Glad you enjoyed the story, man. That was a while ago. Good times, man. Thank you, dude. Mr. Donkey Wiggle sending over another buck saying, what? Did she not like apples? I'm not even entirely sure what that means. But we all like apples. They're apples. How could we not? I like to eat apples and bananas. Is anyone gonna have that song stuck in their head now? Dude, why do I feel like I crit more in map 5? You know what? It's probably because I do. I just realized challenger rating is a thing, and these are 5 stars compared to 6 stars in map 7. So I do legit crit more. It's not just in my head. It shouldn't be that much higher either, but it is a bit higher. Alliance tickets are AQ, map 6 and 7 split. Yeah, that is nice. This is there's no tickets for map 5, which is really good. Family friendly stream? Well, I mean, technically you can't have a family without bananas. You're not wrong. Oh, man. All right, it's time to get some units back for all those energy refills. At least I didn't dip below 29k units, though. But I did spend, like, what, 150 or 200 units today on refills between doing... What's it called? Oh, is the chat busted? Come on, YouTube. Well, the chat's busted tonight, guys. Between doing Cav and the side quest here. So, give me a 225er. Let's make up for it right here, right now. Please. Please, please. Magoo, you missed my answer for the strings in the pick. Oh, did I? I totally forgot about that. Let me see. We had a pillowcase that was cut in half. My mom sewed shoestrings onto it. Oh, that was your Halloween candy bag. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I always went with the pillowcase myself. But I didn't have any shoestrings tied around it. Just some gold. Super Stubs. Sending over 8 of them Australian bugs saying, "G'day from Australia, BG. Hope you're doing well, mate. Sending positive vibes your way." Super Stubs. Thank you, dude. Positive vibes, dude. I'm throwing them right back at you, man. Down under. I wish I wasn't ending the stream, because I'm thinking you might be just getting here, but I am actually about to end the stream here. But thank you very much for the good vibes, dude. No units, though. Rip. Dude, I want those Thronebreaker arena crystals to come out so I can crack open all these battleships. Still holding for that. Maybe I should just spend all of my units right now. Dude, oh my god. I didn't click on... Well, I didn't look at this when I clicked on it before. I didn't realize you could buy these by the 100. That is a lot of units. 4,000 units in one click. Let me hide this before I accidentally hit that button. Good lord. 4,000 units at the tap of a button. Oh. No. That ain't happening. It's too many units. That's way too many units. Bunch of people saying, do it. Do you know who you're talking to? There's no way I'm going to do that. Can Sabretooth bypass masochism? Kind of. You need a synergy for it. You have to pair him up with Killmonger, and then, yes, he can. John Schlamp sending over 7 of them Canadian bucks, talking about... let's see. Is that 3 toonies and a loony? I think it is. Thank you, dude, saying, how's it going, you marvelous bald-capped banana man? John, thank you very much for the 7, dude. I appreciate that, man. I'm doing good. I am about to end it because it's getting a little bit on the later side here, but I hope you're doing good as well. Thank you very much for the super chat. So Abdo is not on tonight. So I'm not raiding anyone tonight, but I at least want to give you guys a shout out to all of you, but especially overhyped man-child up here, for being tonight's biggest D. What a big D it is. What a name, overhyped man-child. That's awesome. Raid BG's latest video. I don't really have a cool one. I didn't post a cool one in a few days. Tomorrow's video is gonna be cool though, for some of you. It's not like it's not what's it called? It's not one that I put a ton of time into, you know, it's not one of those types of videos, but I'm bringing back the spreadsheet. So if you guys are at all interested in the progression spreadsheet, And if some of you are like, what the hell does that even mean? Because I haven't posted a video with a progression spreadsheet in forever. Well, you'll have to see tomorrow. Spreadsheet equals cool in my books. Hell yeah. Raid Ninja? He totally needs it. Do you like Sunspot? Why don't you use? I do like Sunspot. I don't have him as a 5 or a 6-star champion. I used them a bunch in my McFabio run, and I used them earlier today, but I kind of failed with them, to be honest. I was scrubbing it up because it's been a while since I played him. All right, anyway, I'm out of here though, guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's fun as always. I will see you guys tomorrow, normal time. Probably no day streams for at least a little while. We'll see how next week is looking. But I'm gonna get back to just making videos during the daytime. So I'll see you guys then. Later, everybody.